Justification does not come through the law. Righteousness does not come through the law. Not by obedience, not by observance of the law, not by the works of the law. The law gives you nothing to boast in. The law brings condemnation and death. It makes you aware of your sin. There's nothing to boast in there, folks, because the entire purpose of the law is to reveal the depth of your depravity. So there's nothing to boast in that, right? I know the law so well that I realize just what a filthy sinner I am. That makes me better than you. How? Honestly. So Paul drives this. He just keeps kicking this horse, and you wonder why I keep kicking it. Why do I keep kicking this? Because some of you need to hear it. Some of you just can't shake it. You think you have, but you haven't. You think you have, but you haven't. You think you're free of the law, but you're not. Because you're still trying through your efforts to please God by what you do. You still think that you can, if you could just do the right things, God would be happy with you. If you just did the things that the Bible said, then God would approve of you and he'd accept you. No, it doesn't work like that. The flip side of that, of course, is that when you do the wrong things and you do dumb stuff that you know you shouldn't do, you can't be part of the family of God. You can't come to God because God is not happy with you because you're a filthy sinner. And so you stay away and you run. Why? Because you're under the curse of the law. You're still hanging on to law. I'm not good enough. I'm not righteous enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not moral enough. I'm not worthy. So I can't. I need to clean myself up first and then. No, that's law. It has nothing to do with law. The entire point is it's faith. Christ has done. He has lived. He has been righteous on your behalf. So your access to God is not on your good works, but on his good works. And because he has been righteous and he has lived a holy life and he has fulfilled the law, those who are in Christ can approach the throne of God with boldness to receive mercy in our time of need. Why would we need mercy? Because we are all sinners. And without the mercy of God, may the ground swallow us up for what's coming, because it's going to be much worse than we could ever imagine. Judgment of God is going to pour out upon this earth and all sinners who are who are not in Christ. Someone's got to pay. Someone's got to pay for our sin. And you either pay it, you either pay the price personally, or you trust in Jesus for the price that he paid on your behalf. That's the only options. There are no other options. And so by thinking that if we could just do the right things so that God will be pleased with us, you're hanging on to the law. That's the old covenant. It's dead. It's gone. It's been done away with in Christ. You don't have to tidy yourself up to come to Jesus. You don't have to do all lots of good things in order to be acceptable to Jesus. You are already acceptable in Christ. So come, regardless of what state you're in. Come to the throne. Don't come on bended knee like a sniveling wretch. Come boldly. Not because I'm so good, I'm so righteous, I've got myself all together, I can come boldly before the throne of grace and God will receive me because I'm so wonderful. That's what some people think. That's the way some people, I have lived a good life. I've done all the right things. I read my Bible every day. I pray every night before I go to bed. I pray every morning before I go to church every Sunday. I'm on the worship team. I'm on the board. I'm on the leadership. I turn up on a Wednesday to the prayer. I've done all of these things, so God will accept me. That's still the way some people think. Still the way some of you think. It doesn't work like that. Of course, the flip side of that one is not only do we stay away when we're not doing well because, God won't accept us because I'm all filthy. You were already filthy and he does accept you. Just get over it. Like you were already filthy. Sitting here in our own flesh, we are all filthy. Right? It's only in Christ that we have any righteousness at all. That's it. That's it. The other thing that it produces, of course, and we talk about this a lot, is self-righteousness. Because I've been so good and I've lived such a moral life and I'm a good Christian because I've got it all together, all the bits and pieces, I've done all the good stuff. Then we start looking down our noses at everybody else. Oh, you've got the wrong shoes on. You've got the wrong sort of clothes. Oh, look at the state of you. What were you doing? You listen to what sort of music? You can't do that. You can't, as a good Christian, you can't listen to that stuff. You can't watch that TV program. You can't hang out with those people. You can't look like that. You can't have long hair and a ponytail. You can't do any of that stuff. All right? Thank you. Your apology is accepted in Christ. I, however, have things to say about it. Some of you thought it was, took it upon yourselves to give me a bag of gifts upon my return. Not mentioning any names, because no names were given. So I'm addressing just all and sundry, but you know who you are. And in that bag of gifts were hair ties, some hair clips, a hairbrush, right? So you gave me them, I'm wearing them. You're welcome. But we start looking down our noses at everybody. Oh, you didn't put on your Sunday best. What sort of Christian are you? What sort of Christian are you by looking at people that way? Well, honestly. A little anecdote I'll throw in here. A guy, I had two friends who knew each other. We didn't see each other in the same circles, but these two guys knew each other. And I was lamenting about some of the behavior of one of these guys to this other fella. And he said something that will never leave me. It was really profound, actually. He said, yes, that is true. He's like that. He is like that. But we love the part of him that's in Jesus. We don't like the part of him that's still in the flesh. Think about that. Think about that. We love him insofar as he is in Christ. But there is still flesh there. And that's what we're wrestling with. We're his flesh. So, that was helpful. But then that then makes you think, doesn't it? The part of me that's in Christ is lovely. The part of me that's in Christ is acceptable. And no doubt you love the part of me that's in Christ. Most of it. Yeah. But the stuff that's in the flesh in me, I don't like that either. But that's where we all are, right? We're all caught in that same place. We're all in that same place. We are in Christ. When the end comes and Jesus gets out the roll, the list, right? Your names are on the list. If you're in Christ, your name is on that list, right? And nothing's ever going to take you off that. You're on that list, right? If you're in him, you're on the list. It's like the bouncer on the door. Where's your name? Yep, that's your name. In you go. I don't see your name here. You don't get to, no, you're in that pile over there, right? So if you're in Christ, you're on that list. Come the day, you will be declared righteous, justified, saved. But that's the ultimate reality of who we are. But we spend each and every day in this life, on this earth, trying, by God's grace, by his word, and by the power of his spirit, and in community with each other, because that's the important part in there too. Those three things are all important. The word, the spirit, community with each other. We are becoming more and more like Jesus. So we fight the fight of faith, putting to death the deeds of the flesh by the power of the Spirit, that we become more and more like him every day. And so on the trajectory of time, we see change. Some quick, some gradual, some barely moving at all, but we see change. There is always going to be, however, that part of us that is in Christ and that part of us in the flesh. So we've got nothing to boast about. We've got everything to rejoice in, but nothing to boast about. Can you grasp that with me this morning? You need to grasp that this morning. Because it's wonderful. It's such good news. It means that no matter who you are, what you've done, what's been done to you, what the state of your life may look like, it does not matter. Come boldly, knowing what you are. Not reveling in it, but acknowledging it. This is what I am, and I'm coming anyway. I'm just coming. You said come, I'm coming. You said, get up here. So I'm getting up there. Just doing what I'm told. Because I trust you and I love you and I believe you. All right? That's it. Here endeth the lesson. You can go home. We haven't even started Romans 1. This is still the intro. Come on. Some of you are like, oh, you should know better by now.